Hey guys, welcome back to PKG. I am joined by Dan today, and this is a new series we're going to start with sports. I think we've always wanted to talk about sports. Well, I've always wanted to talk about sports. Getting Dan involved and Evan involved was not hard, but
Oh, not hard at all. As soon as you
so
said sports, I dived in there. So
I think this is going to be a Sunday thing for us. I know it's Piece of Cake Gaming, not Piece of Cake Sports. I know, but we're only at like 73 subs. I don't want to have two different channels at this point. That seems pointless. So let's just throw some sports content out there and see if you guys like it. Get a bigger demographic. Move on to football. We're going to talk about
yes.
these championship games. So,
Oof.
which game do you want to start with?
Well, we gotta start with the big game, and that's Browns Chiefs. That's the big game.
I mean the Bills
I
Chiefs.
that it,
You said Browns Chiefs.
Oh yeah, Bills Chiefs. Sorry. See, I still got Baker on the mind.
She
But yes, the
hasn't
Bills
figured that
Chiefs.
out.
That's the big game. I think that's because I think whoever wins that game wins the Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's
in my opinion.
I agree for sure. I think as much as Brady and Rodgers are really good quarterbacks, I think the younger quarterbacks that are really good are gonna take over and be great quarterbacks. And you're frozen, so you probably can't even hear me.
Yeah,
Yeah, but like, I just think that Josh Allen
I
and
heard you.
oh, okay, cool. You freeze, and I think you can't hear me. So that's what happens with Evan all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I think who do you have winning that game though? That's the thing.
See, now that's tough because with Mahomes getting that concussion,
How ready is he? There's no way Chad Henne's beating the Bills. Absolutely no way that Chad Henne beats that team. And if he does, he's the new GOAT. No, I'm kidding.
I mean, so I have to keep changing Wi-Fi's because it's horrendous right now, and I'm sorry, viewers.
No, it's
It is
okay.
horrendous.
But yeah, no. If Chad Henne can
The
beat,
thing in my eyes as a Chiefs. Oh, you gonna talk?
sorry, go ahead. You were talking. You were talking. Go.
The thing is, as a Chiefs fan, I don't know if I really want to play Mahomes.
I don't really think you want.
I think the risk of him getting another concussion, or if it even is fully healed, is higher. Because I don't know if I want to risk his career, because that could be his career. There's so many NFL players that have lost their career because of concussions.
Fucking injured luck.
I don't know if I'm Terrell Edmonds on the Bills as a linebacker, and I see Mahomes in the game, and I know he's not 100%. I'm trying to go to the Super Bowl. I'm dropping my head into his helmet. I'm trying to take the hardest shot I could at him. Because you take out Mahomes, the Chiefs aren't going to win. So at the end of the day, it's a lose-lose to the point unless Mahomes is 100% healthy.
Which he can't. There's no way. There's no way he could be healthy from a concussion in 7 days. I mean,
and that's what's the scary part.
I think overall, as a team, I think the Chiefs are better. But if Mahomes isn't
100%.
Yeah. I don't. I've learned to not underestimate Josh Allen throughout this year.
I don't know if you can stop Mahomes and Kelsey in the playoffs, though.
No, you really can't. Or fucking who knows? Go ahead.
Because Hill could have a game. Okay, you stop Hill, well then you have Kelsey. And who knows if Sammy Watkins is going to be back, because Sammy Watkins was huge for the Super Bowl last year for the Chiefs. But what I mean. Like, we stop one weapon, there's the other one. You stop the other weapon, there's another one. And if they get Clyde Edwards-Helaire back, then how are you going to stop it? There's just so many weapons on that offense where you can't just shut down all 5 of them.
Fuck, I'd even take Le'Veon Bell over the fucking Bills running backs.
No,
I mean,
I would take Devin Singletary over Le'Veon Bell.
I mean, I like Singletary. I obviously didn't have as good of a year as everyone thought he was going to have, but he was still decent.
The potential is still there.
True. I mean,
He
former rugby
could break
player.
out and have a game any day of the week. So,
Yeah,
would I like to see the Chiefs win? But I think the Bills are going to win.
I think the Bills are winning the Super Bowl this year. They've been so good all year. They played the Chiefs close their first game. Like, they obviously, well, they don't have Tom Brady's. They don't have Tom Brady's number, but
yeah, the Wi-Fi was so good all night long, and now it's just shit.
It's because you have Zoom open. All right, who do you think is going to have a better game, Stephon Diggs or Tyreek Hill?
That all depends on the quarterback. If it's Mahomes, I'm going to say Hill. If it's Chad Henne, I'm going to say Diggs.
All right, this one's going to be a controversial question. Is Josh Allen the most underrated quarterback in the league?
I think he's the most underrated quarterback of all time.
Man, I don't know. I mean, Deshaun Watson isn't necessarily underrated, I guess, but I mean, I guess everyone's like, "Oh, Deshaun Watson's so good."
I mean, I thought Allen should have won MVP last year.
Yeah, he was pretty good last year. Although he's came onto the scene this year. And honestly, if Aaron Rodgers didn't have that fucking last 3 game stretch, I think he could have won it this year. If Aaron Rodgers didn't decide to throw like 10 touchdown passes in the last 3 weeks, to fucking Devontae Adams every fucking time, you would think that people would learn and double team Devontae Adams.
True. Hey, YouTube, we're gonna go for a little adventure. We're gonna switch rooms here, YouTube, and we're gonna go for a little adventure. Okay. We're gonna try and see if this Wi-Fi is any better. Okay. First, we gotta grab some more apple juice, though.
Not sponsored by Beats, by the way. I mean, we're also not sponsored by Blue Yeti. I'd be down to be sponsored by Beats. Beats, hit us up. All right. I want an official game prediction for Bills and Chiefs.
Nice.
I mean, the Beefs game. Yeah, tell me a prediction for the Beefs game.
I think the Beefs game. I think if Mahomes plays, it gives them a chance, and I think Mahomes will lead them to the Super Bowl again. But if he doesn't, it's Bills all the way. There's no question. There's no ands, if or buts. So.
I think if Mahomes plays, it's going to be 34-30 for the Chiefs. And if Henne plays, I think it's going to be 34-10 for the Bills.
I can get on with that. I think I agree with that one.
So I don't know if Chad Henne scored more than 1 touchdown against that defense.
Hey, it's anytime. Anytime, all the time, baby.
All right, now let's move on to the old men. Can Aaron Rodgers finally beat Tom Brady? Not as if they've played before, but
No,
you think the Bucks are gonna win?
I do. I think Tom Brady and Gronk are going to pull something straight out of their butts
Fuck,
and end up winning that game.
I hate playoff Gronk.
Playoff Gronk is the best Gronk, so
He's fucking shit all year, and then he just comes in for the playoffs and he's like, "I'm gonna get 200 yards now. Fuck you." Yeah, I don't know. For me, they have too many weapons on offense. Like, if you stop Mike Evans, they got Goodwin. If you stop Goodwin and Evans, you got Antonio Brown. If you stop all three of them, they still have Gronk.
And don't even forget that you still have Fournette.
Fournette
could
Jones
could come back. Yeah. So
like we're coming off of like 2 years ago, Leonard Fournette was second in rushing. Or first in rushing, one of the two.
I believe
sure.
he's second.
Yeah. So like he could break out any game. Like that one game where he had that like 90-yard rush, that could happen at any moment.
Easily. And then that's what's scary, is that the weapon is still in the back pocket.
That's why they grabbed him, because they thought he was going to be that. I mean, he obviously wasn't, and Ronald Jones went off, but yeah, so you think this Packers defense is good enough to stop that, or that Bucks defense is good enough? Because
I don't think it has to be good enough. I just think it has to hold its own.
Yeah, I guess that's true. I guess you just have to outscore the Packers, which I think the Bucks, if any team, could.
Exactly.
Like if the Saints won the game last week, I don't think the Saints could do it, but the Bucks could.
I think the Bucks can easily do it. So,
all right, here's a question for you: who is the best wide receiver in this game?
I think you still got to give it to Michael Thomas.
Okay.
I mean, he's been a little bit of a crybaby and hurt this year, but it doesn't take away from his talents.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a big year next year.
You ask me that question next year, it's going to be a completely different answer, because I think next year, and for the foreseeable future, it will be DK Metcalf.
Yeah, Metcalf is unreal.
And I think he just needs one more year under his belt before he can take that title away from Thomas.
I don't know, man. Davante Adams is pretty good at catching touchdowns. But no, he's not the best. He's not the best wide receiver in the league.
No. And we don't know how he's going to be without Rodgers, so.
Fucking Love? Hell nah.
He might. Love time.
Do I even have to ask you the best running back in the league? There's no point. It's obvious.
Is it?
I mean, Derrick Henry? I guess you could say Dalvin Cook.
Ooh. The disrespect.
Who?
Nah. Christian McCaffrey, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Easily the best running back.
I don't know. I think it's going to be a toss-up next year between those two. Or three.
Yeah, Derrick Henry can pound the ball and throw you to the ground, but can Derrick Henry also be an elusive back, which most teams and in this NFL need?
Man, I'm surprised that Derrick Henry doesn't catch more passes.
Can he?
That's the question. Yeah. Like if he can catch the ball, he's plowing through people.
Oh, easily. I'd throw that man in the slot. I'd do slants all day.
Just do slants with him after doing a 20-yard run. 20-yard run, 20-yard catch. Back to back.
Exactly.
The whole entire time. You don't even have to do anything else. Sorry, Jonnu Smith. You're not doing shit.
Jonnu Smith's just there to play backup quarterback, okay?
I mean, best quarterback in the league is if it's anyone but Mahomes.
I would say it's either Mahomes or Allen.
Currently, yeah, because Russell Wilson fell off.
Mm-hmm.
Watson Depends on where he gets traded.
He needs a team around him. That's what he needs.
Okay,
That's-
let's get back to Rodgers versus Brady.
Okay.
What is your game prediction for this game?
I am going to say Bucks by 10.
Bucks by 10.
Mhm.
I'm going to say Bucks by game-winning field goal.
I could see it, but I just think Gronk will take that game over. I think that 10 points is going to be a late touchdown by Gronk.
Yeah, that's true. We were talking about how if the Buccaneers can stop the Packers offense, the Packers offense is bad. It is not good. Ever since they lost.
It has 3 good players. That's it.
Not to mention, they shouldn't have even gotten rid of HaHa Clinton Diggs.
No, not at all. No, not even. No, that was a mistake they made, and I think that's what's going to cost them in this game.
It's who they have at center back or at cornerback now.
Jair.
Oh yeah, I guess he's pretty good. But other than that,
I mean, Jair can run a whole defense, but not against the Bucs offense. I think that's too much for Jair.
That's the thing, though, because if those two stop 2 of them, there's still 2 more.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, let's move on to Deshaun Watson drama.
Oh, great.
Great. Where do you think he would fit well?
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think he will fit well in Miami. And I know everyone's saying he's going to Miami. I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
That's a tough question. I want to kind of say Indianapolis, but at the same time, how is that better than Houston?
Well, better defense. The targets aren't better. But
that just popped in my head. Where I would love to see him is in Atlanta, Georgia.
Matt Ryan for Deshaun Watson?
Or just even ask Ryan and say, hey, Ryan, do you want to take a backup role? I know that's a hard question to say, but could you just picture Deshaun Watson and Calvin Ridley?
And Julio, too.
Yeah. That's what I mean. That's unrealistic, not going to happen, but it's a prayer of mine. That would be sweet. I would love that.
Man, where do I want Deshaun Watson? See, I ask these questions and then I don't even think about them beforehand. Deshaun. I mean, if Drew Brees retires, that'd be pretty cool if he went to New Orleans.
Yeah.
Him tossing the ball to Michael Thomas.
And having Kamara,
yeah. And that defense.
Is there a fit in Denver?
How much do they believe in Drew Lock, though? I mean, I don't think they should have that, but
at the end of the day, it's a chance to take Drew Luck in Houston.
True.
I mean, it's not just going to be Watson for Luck. That's not happening. But does Watson fit in Denver? With Jerry Jeudy? It's nice. You got Philip Lindsay.
Needs more touches. As good as Melvin Gordon.
Gordon and Philip Lindsay, yeah. And it's not a high pressure situation if Luck goes to Houston.
True.
Right now, Denver, they're kind of in the cuffs of, okay, we should start winning now. They have the talent.
Especially with Von Miller coming back next year.
Houston, the only really win now is for Watt, but it's not happening. And I know Watt even knows that. So Drew Luck, fresh start, gets to build his own team. I think that's when you start seeing a better lock. But
Well, that's why he started playing so well at the end of last season, because there was no pressure on him. The team wasn't making the playoffs. This year, everyone was like, he's a dark horse MVP candidate, and everyone was raving about him. This is just me being biased, but Deshaun Watson to the Lions, please. It's not gonna.
But who's there? Galladay?
Yeah, Galladay. Jones isn't fucking staying.
No,
it's not a good fit, but like you get Matthew Stafford out of it.
Who's probably gonna retire?
Yeah, he gets injured a lot.
I'm just saying. So.
All right, that obviously we've already spoiled this answer, but if you're the Dolphins, do you pull the trigger Tua for Watson?
If you're the Dolphins, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. I would trade 5 first-round picks for Watson. Like, that's just my opinion. So.
And honestly, what I saw from Tua, I didn't see. He's obviously got potential through the roof. He was really good in Alabama. Like he's got the potential, but I didn't see anything special. Like I didn't see anything special from him the first year.
No, I thought they should have just kept with Fitzpatrick.
Yeah, Fitzpatrick led that team. I think they were like 7-3 with Patrick.
Yeah, which is, and then they're like, no, we're just gonna start Tua, and I'm like, okay, another overhyped quarterback, I believe, out of Alabama.
Not to mention fucking Mac Jones is about to come into the league.
I think Mac Jones is gonna be a stud.
Man,
I don't think he's gonna be like a Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen stud.
No.
But I think you're gonna look at another Deshaun Watson type. People that can hold their own. Another Baker, who's going to take some time and then come into his own. But
it's kind of like the perfect situation if Pittsburgh can get him, if Ben Roethlisberger doesn't retire. You can play him under Roethlisberger for a couple of years, let him learn, bring him up, get him throwing to fucking dance on logos.
I think Big Ben is done.
I think he's done too.
I think him crying at the end of that game, I think he knew it was done. Him and Pouncey, I think both are done. So.
I think that team is done. I think that team's going to go into a rebuild.
Just please don't send Juju to the Chiefs, please. I don't need that. I don't need Juju in the Chiefs.
Dude, that's just bad juju.
It really is.
It is. Yeah.
It really is.
I said it for the pun, but it's true. Speaking of Mac Jones, do you like Trevor Lawrence going to Jacksonville?
No, and I don't think he will.
Ooh, you don't think they're taking him?
I don't.
So you think he's going to fall to the Jets?
I think he will go to the Jets because of Meyer signing with Jags. I think that's a huge influence for Justin Fields going number 1.
That's fair.
Not because Justin Fields is a better quarterback, because he's not.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence is the next Tom Brady, and I will say that now. He will be in the record books for as long as we can be alive for. But with Meyer going to Jags, I think Justin Fields will go number 1.
I didn't even think of that. I don't know why I didn't, but
they both know each other.
True.
They can build a team around those two. And what's better than a coach and a quarterback combination? Belichick, Brady, Peyton, Breeze. Like that's just my that's just why I think Justin Fields is going to go number 1.
Man, that'd be such a slap in the face to Justin Fields if he doesn't go number 1.
It kind of is.
Like, yo, you signed my coach. I've already used his offense and everything. Just draft me. And then they go, nah, Trevor.
Yeah. Your coach doesn't want you.
Basically, like after making Trevor Lawrence your bitch.
Now, here's the real question. And now I'm going to flip it on you and ask you questions.
Okay, go for it.
Are the Jets stupid enough not to take Trevor Lawrence?
Who would they even take? That's the thing.
That offensive lineman.
Oh, that's true.
I can't remember his name, but
There's no way they're more committed to Sam Darnold than Trevor Lawrence. There's no way.
I think they are.
Obviously, he showed glimpses this year when they won like 2 games in a row. But
I think the Jets are gonna keep Darnold, draft that offensive line, and I believe they have 2 seconds or 2 firsts this year.
They do, yeah.
And I would not be shocked if they go and take the receiver out of Alabama.
Smith, I think.
Yeah. Smith or Waddle. Smith or Waddle, and then okay, well now Darnold has a weapon.
Man.
It kind of has an offensive line, kind of. Just kind of. That's what I mean. Are the Jets stupid enough? I think they are.
I mean, get that old lineman who protects him, but like.
And see, now this comes into because number 3 will be Miami.
There's no way. There's no way they take him.
Do they take him and trade Tua? Is there now a 3-team trade where Watson goes somewhere else, Tua goes to Houston?
I don't know.
That's just mind games coming on now. That's just I'm thinking way too much into this.
There's no way. Like, I think that they'd be so shocked if Lawrence didn't go 1 or 2 that they wouldn't make any moves.
So Lawrence drops to 4?
I mean, I personally think Lawrence will get picked by the Jets if he doesn't get picked first. But like, if he drops to 4, who even has 4?
The Atlanta Falcons.
Trade Matt Ryan to the Colts?
Don't even trade Matt Ryan.
Oh, yeah, you could just... Yeah, never mind.
I think Trevor Lawrence would sit a year. Not like sit a half a year to learn from Matt Ryan.
And then you can trade Matt Ryan to like the Colts, and then you can start.
Or he just retires after that year.
That's true. I don't know, man. He's still throwing for 4,000 yards. He's still got a lot in the tank.
Because if some god reason he drops to 5, it's Cincinnati, which they have Burrow, so they're not going to take him. And then it's the Eagles, but they're not going to take him because of Hurts. And then it's your boys, the Detroit Lions.
They would take him in a heartbeat. If he fell that low, they have to take him.
Or does the Lions, if Lawrence doesn't go 1-2, does the Lions trade up to 3?
I would.
So would I.
In a heartbeat. I go, hey, Miami, we have fucking... Oh God, I don't even know what they want.
Jones.
Yeah. If you can re-sign Jones, here you go.
Yeah. Jones in a first next year.
Yeah.
You're going to get a weapon for Tua or get a weapon for Watson if you make that Watson trade. But I also think that if Watson gets traded to Miami, I think that 3rd overall pick is going back to Houston with Tua.
So if he drops to 3, then the Texans could get Lawrence and Tua.
And then trade Tua for more draft picks. That's just the ultimate rebuild. I know we're way overthinking this.
We're taking assets and we're flipping them.
Lawrence is going 1-2. We're just the Jets are not going to be that stupid. This is a franchise quarterback. The Jets are not going to be that stupid.
You're right. And the Falcons are not.
We're having fun with this, though.
And the Falcons are not going to trade Matt Ryan to the Colts because the Eagles are going to trade Wentz to the Colts.
It's kind of dirty. I don't mind Wentz in the Colts uniform. I don't mind that at all.
He reminds me of Andrew Luck. So
It does.
Luck had success. Fucking Wentz would too.
Lack in the success department. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
Play on words there.
Like, I don't know. Like, if I'm Philly, Jalen Hurts played very well until they benched him in that last game for no reason. But
they did it to my first swear of the episode, boys. They did it to fuck the Giants. That's the only reason they benched Hurts was to fuck with the Giants. It's the only reason. And I kind of love it.
Yeah. I mean, I like Washington. I like the Washington football team, honestly. I mean, obviously they need a fucking name, but
they need a fucking quarterback.
I don't know, man. That Heineke guy. Everybody loves that Heineke guy.
Heineke. But isn't he like 26, 27?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's like got another job. Or he was in school or some shit. I think he was doing exams and he just left.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm them, I'm trading or I'm either trading up for a quarterback or I'm selecting like Mac.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm the Lions, I'm taking Mac at whatever the heck, 7.
Would you take Mac at 7?
I mean, if Fields is not on the board, yes.
What about Trey Lance?
You could take him. But
is it Zach Wilson from BYU?
Oh, never mind. Yeah, I want Zach Wilson. Never mind.
Yeah.
I 100% want Zach Wilson. Reminds me of Stafford. I really like Stafford. So nothing better to learn from Stafford if you're like Stafford.
I just think Mac Jones is a stud, but he will fall.
Oh, yeah. He'll probably go like mid-20s probably. I wasn't even thinking about Zach Wilson. Even though I hyped him up all fucking year. I know for that for a fact.
I think Trey Lance, Zach Wilson will go before Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones will be one of those quarterbacks that go like mid-20s like Lamar Jackson. And will just be...
Well, because everyone's like, oh, well, he had a good season because of the receiving core he had. Well, he still got the ball to the receiver. It's not an easy job to go and give that ball to those receivers.
Like, it's one thing to get open on those deep throws, but it's another to throw them.
Correct.
Think about it. That's one of the reasons why Tom Brady's offenses revolve around him throwing short passes. He can't throw the long ball.
Well, same with Ben this year.
Mm-hmm.
Ben, all his routes were quick slants, basically, or cutbacks, and his time was down like 2 seconds from snap to throw the ball because he couldn't throw the ball that far anymore. So,
well, when you have a receiver like Juju who can't really do anything other than catch slant route passes,
and if he can even do that,
man, he was so good his rookie year, and then he got cocky.
Overhyped.
Man, you got rid of Antonio Brown for him. I mean, to be fair, Antonio Brown went crazy, but
he still is crazy.
True, but he's playing damn well.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, he played well with Tom Brady, but
I mean, to be fair, like, if you were the best receiver in the world like a couple of years ago, you're still gonna be a really good fucking receiver now.
Oh yeah, talent just doesn't disappear because you have off-field issues. That doesn't change.
He played 7 games and still had 500 yards. Imagine if he played the whole year.
Easily 1,000-yard receiver. Easily.
I think everybody sees what he did with Tom Brady, and they're going to want him, and they're going to sign him, and I think he's going to disappoint.
I'll bring him to the Chiefs. He won't disappoint there.
Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown together again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
The dynasty starts. I mean, it's already started, but...
All right, what other... Well, I might as well just keep this as a long video and cut it. I don't even care at this point. We're gonna move on to basketball now.
So we're gonna cut 2 videos though.
Yeah, we'll cut 2 videos.
Okay, well let's say goodbye now and then time mark
Right.
it and we'll cut right there then.
True. All right, that's the first episode of our sports podcast. I'll think of a name for it eventually. PKG Sports Podcast. Sure. Thank you guys.
PKG, talking sports with the boys. Talking sports with the boys.
I mean, we have gaming with friends. We'll have sports with the boys.
Sports with the boys.
Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Follow us on social media at Piece of Cake Gaming on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram.
Of course.
Check out Redbubble. We kind of have merch on there, but like it's nothing. Nobody pays for it. You don't want to. But I'm just gonna put it out there.
But you do. The thing is, you do.
Eventually we'll all have shirts with the PKG logo. That's right. I'm talking to you, Johnny. Get your mom to make some.
Johnny ain't gonna watch a sports video. Come on now.
That's true. If we can get to the end of this video, I'll praise him. If you got to the end of this video, because if I don't cut this into 2 separate videos, then thank you guys for watching an almost hour and a half podcast.
You'll love to see it.
Comment down below where you think Deshaun Watson's going.
And your favorite sports team. Doesn't matter what sport it is, your favorite sports team.
But yeah, thank you guys all for watching, and we will see you all later.